My name is Shannon, and I'm a sophomore here at Capital. And let me first start off by saying that I can't sit here and pretend that I have all the answers to Christianity or that I know your story or what you've been through because I don't. All I do know is the way that Jesus Christ has changed my life, and that's what I want to share. I grew up going to church and had accepted Jesus as my Lord and Savior a long time ago. But last year, as a freshman, I really fell away from my faith. I was dealing with the normal adjustments to college, but also I had a lot of other things going on in my life. I had the death of a family member, which really affected me a lot. I was in a really unhealthy long distance relationship that prevented me from making friends here at Capital and kept me from feeling like I was at home here. And on top of that, I was dealing with some health issues. And so all this happened during the course of my freshman year. And at the end of freshman year, my long distance relationship finally ended. And I was really devastated just because everything I had dealt with during the course of freshman year just hit me all at once. And I was still dealing with some health issues. And I just felt like such a failure and so inadequate. Like, I can never measure up in my own health, in school, in relationships, and just in life. So when I came back to school in the fall, because of a friend, I started going to Campus Crusade for Christ meetings, or CRU. And I noticed that things did get better, but I still had these lingering feelings of inadequacy. I went to a conference with CRU in Indianapolis over New Year's called IndyCC, and one of the speakers there talked about how often in life we feel like we are alone in the desert of our hardships, and we feel like we have two options. We can either lie down in despair or just try to make life work on our own. And I realized that I had been trying to make things in my life work for so long that when they finally fell apart, I was exhausted, full of despair, and just felt so lonely. But I learned that there is a third option. Instead of making life work or feeling despair, we can look to God to fulfill His promise to us that there is more than this world, and we are more than our hardships, our inadequacies, and our failures. That is why Jesus died on the cross and rose again to pay for our imperfections. Because of the gift of God's Son Jesus, we are all accepted, new, and no longer have to feel the pressure to live up to the expectations of this world. This realization is when I was finally able to let go of all the feelings I had of inadequacy, grief, and resentment, and finally I felt free. Jesus says in John 16, "In me you may have peace. In the world you will have tribulation, but take heart. I have overcome the world." Jesus died and rose from the dead, overcoming all the hardships and struggles of this world for you, me, everyone, so we can be free of this world and be filled with the love and promise of everlasting life. So if you are tired of trying to make life work or living in despair, take heart. You are loved, you are accepted, and you are more than the struggles of this world. Before, I thought I was inadequate, but after fully understanding the love and acceptance of Jesus Christ, I am liberated.